What up, what up, what up, weirdos? It's your boy Ranger Hot Rain Dog Ranger Rizzo, my co-host, Spiritor, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you needed to know. Also, we stream on Twitch every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Eastern. Excuse me. Seltzer waters, dude. Fucking A. But yeah, Braindead XTV on Twitch every Friday and Saturday, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard. Same type of podcast, comic book of the night every night, and then we do a bunch of random topics, and then Juju hits you with a random jewel, which is AKA a random fact that you probably didn't know. And yeah, we do that every weekend. So make sure you tap the fuck in, and remember we are releasing a podcast this upcoming Monday-ish. After the weekend, we always record a podcast later that Saturday night. So you'll be hit with one more podcast before another Daredevil the last Daredevil podcast, because we're here to talk about Daredevil Born Again episode 8.
That's the Isle of Joy.
Yeah, man, I don't know if I would call it that, but
No,
fuck's sake, dude, this was like chaotic in a calm way.
yeah,
I don't know how to describe what I mean other than go watch the episode. But nah, like for real, like there's a lot that goes down, and it goes down in a way that like in a cinematic way, it's like really good. But it's like calm and collected chaos. I don't know.
yeah, dude. And there wasn't. I don't think there was a single time in this episode where Daredevil donned the suit, which I thought was very interesting yet entertaining at the same time. You know, like
Yeah, I mean it's not the first time they did that though.
fair. I just wanted to note that, like, or as chaotic as it was interesting that he's not in the suit like at all this episode.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I mean, but there were certain things from the last episode of him being in the suit that caused things to happen this episode,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
This is a bullseye focused episode, and like Fisk and Vanessa and Daredevil and his girlfriend kind of like intertwined, but it really is like spoiler alert, it is the freeing and the escalation of Bullseye, aka Benjamin Poindexter.
Yes.
He he I didn't see it coming. He literally baited Matt Murdock into hurting him so he could loosen a tooth, and because he smashes his head against the table, because he tells like the people that he wants to speak to Matt Murdock, the lawyer, and he tries to tell him he wants him to represent him, and then he like bashes his face into the table, and he goes to the infirmary and he shoots a tooth out at one of the POs or COs or whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking frees himself and then kills everybody, like a bunch of people in the jail, and sneaks out as an officer. So I mean,
Yes.
that
Very
was
Hannibal
fucking
Lecter.
yeah, it was
Like,
gnarly. He does give off very Hannibal Lecter vibes. He does.
oh,
Like
dude, and
the guy who plays
three-dimensional-
him, fucking Wilson Bethel, he's fucking good, dude.
Yes.
Like he like nobody's gonna say it but me. Like like it's John Bernthal, Charlie Cox, and then that dude, Wilson Bethel. Like Kingpin's up there, but like I think like those three, like I don't know, something about hit Bullseye when he's on screen, it's just very like Predator. Like
Yeah. He steals the scene with just his presence. You know? Like the whole time that they're having that conversation with Matt Murdock and him in the jail, basically, it is so Matt's like, why did you kill Focky? Like, who paid you? Whatever. And he's just sitting there quiet, like just goading him on. quietly. You know, like he
Yeah.
doesn't have to say "fuck you," I ain't saying shit or nothing. He's just like,
Well, no, he
yeah,
does. He does. He says, if I die in this jail, you're not gonna hear another word out of me. Like I can never
well,
answer
yeah,
that
but like
question. He says a couple of things. He does. He does bait him.
yeah, he does.
He
He
does
does bait
like
him, but it's very like it's not over the top. Like
no, but I'm saying like it definitely wasn't quiet though. Like he was saying a bunch of random stuff to him.
yeah, and I mean that three dimensional. It's just like I'm gonna I'm gonna get him to fuck me up so I can get out of here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, no. And I mean, oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Uh, Matt's talking to him. He calls him sweetheart. I actually got a giggle out of that. He calls Bullseye sweet. But he's telling him he won't live another night in Gen Pop, and he's like, "Yeah," and that's like, "Why do I care, sweetheart?" Like, yo, okay, dude. Like, I like, I like when for some reason, like Matt Murdock slash Daredevil, we love to watch him be tortured, even though he's been tortured since what? He was like 8 or 12 years old when he first got blinded. Like,
yep.
and before that, his dad was like an alcoholic and all this shit. Like, so I mean, didn't know his mom. Like, he's been tortured since day one, low key. And like, for some reason, he's his best to watch when he's like at his worst. You know, like
Yes. Yeah.
it,
It's awful.
a lot of people say online that Marvel tortures all their characters, like, and it's like really
That's how you.
depressing. And I'm like, I mean, I'm like, dude, but like, who wants to, like, there is comic books of Rainbow and Sunshine, but like, that's not what I want to I want to read like a detrimental fucking
I mean,
either intergalactic story or street level. You know, you can have either one. Like,
and it's true to life, ladies and gentlemen. Like the nicest people you know are the one are usually the ones that get shit on the hardest. Like it's just it's a fact of being alive on this earth that like some heroes just need to for our entertainment it needs to happen. Like you can't just go on, like you said, sunshine and rainbows all the time. But real life is not like that. You know?
no, and I mean, I feel like there's different tastes for different people, and some people don't like depressing stories of like these people getting like fucked up over and over and like going through the ringer because like they do and they don't want to experience that in their free time, which
Yeah.
I get, but like it doesn't make a story bad because they do that.
No.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, I'm sorry, but like Game of Thrones is infamous for creating characters that you know and love and then having the worst shit that could possibly happen to them. You know?
Yeah, hundred
So
percent, 100%. Fucking, I mean,
it's equal parts enjoyment, equal parts Schadenfreude, you know?
I don't know, dude. Fucking there was there is a lot of things revealed, you know, in this
Yeah.
episode. Like you find out who had Foggy killed. Um like it's just I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely think the next episode is gonna be very, very like something like spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you why or who killed who, but Matt Murdock gets shot trying to save Kingpin.
Yeah.
So
Which that is like a huge thing in their relationship. Like, you know?
yeah, yeah. Which it's fucked up too because Kingpin just leaves him on the ground and dips.
Yes.
I was like,
Him
you
and his
fuck.
are out of there.
Yeah, I was like, you fucking scumbag bitch. I was like, biggest immediate regret for taking a bullet for somebody. They just dip it.
Holy
I
shit.
mean,
Yeah.
like, it wasn't like he got shot in the head. He got shot in the shoulder. Like, How many times have we seen in a movie somebody get shot in the shoulder and it's like a TV, it's clean shot or whatever.
And they're back at it, like, beating people to a
Not
bloody
saying
pulp.
not saying that's how it is in real life, but like they usually pick the
Well,
shoulder because it's like the least lethal, you know? Like
yeah,
so it's like they're like,
the
oh, they'll
shoulder and the
survive it.
legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know about your leg, dude. You get hit fucking artery in your leg.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think like lower
But
leg.
they do be like shooting them in the fucking shin though, like it's no
Yeah,
problem, and it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know how bad that has to fucking hurt? You get imagine. Remember when you used to take a scooter to the shin? Times a
dude.
thousand.
Oh my god. That's why I never did that. I got hit in the shin once and was like, I'm not doing that trick.
It's like no tail
God,
whips for me. No,
you just
no
unlocked a
tail whips.
memory, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, I skateboarded. I mean, like, I skateboarded up until like 3 years ago, like religiously. So,
Yeah,
like, fucking, my shins have taken a beating, my friend. Like,
yeah. And I mean, I've been dying to say this since I started the series. I don't know who's the worst couple, Tony and fucking Carmela, or Wilson Fisk and his wife. Like, just awfulness, awfulness together. I don't know which couple's worse.
I don't know, man. Fucking, and and the problem is like Matt sees through the couple counseling charade
Yeah,
as like a way to
real
get
quick.
at him. And she's like, "You're crazy. You're crazy." And it's like, "No, this guy's literally a mass murderer. Like he has murdered people for 4 seasons and plus now. Like we literally get reminded about how he killed Ben, fucking, which was like one of the most depressing kills in the show. Like personally, like fall, like dude, like obviously it hurt when his best friend died, but like Ben Ultrich or whatever his fucking name is, BB's
Yeah,
fucking dad, grandfather, whatever he is, he was just such an honest guy in the show and literally wasn't doing anything wrong other than being a journalist getting the truth, and it just got him killed, which is like kind of true.
yeah,
Like, but it's also like, fuck, man, like you really had to get strangled in your home by fucking like the fact that like Fisk went so low to go kill a reporter, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like like
And
that just shows you how like shitty he is.
yeah, I mean, like, even in this episode where they bring up the lover of the
Oh my
ex-wife,
god,
the
yeah,
lover
dude.
thing,
That is
and
kept
at
captive in
that
a
moment,
fucking cage.
yeah, and like, she's like, "Oh, I got closure," and it's like, no, you guys are just accessories to a murder, and that's what's keeping you together
Yeah, you
now.
got closure because you shot this man locked up in a cage that like you put in this situation that you knew
Yes,
like come on, dude. Fucking, oh my god, dude. Like I don't know if she's playing Fisk still though. Like
you know what? I
I feel
think
like she only murdered that guy to like, be like,
put an end to it.
yeah,
Like,
just to get him off her ass type shit, put him at
yeah,
ease, and she can keep doing her little "I'm a fucking gangster bitch" routine. Like, like I don't know, man. Like
I
it's tough.
no,
'Cause I don't
I
absolutely hate her though.
no, she's the actress. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick because we
I,
can shout her out. Um, uh, Al-
Alayla
Aaliyah
Zur.
Zerder is
Yeah.
fucking great.
Also
Like, and
fine
I
as
think,
hell.
oh yeah, and I think she fucking enjoys it. I think she enjoys the level of power and authority that comes with with Fisk. I think there's a certain part of her that she may not love him in a conventional sense, but she's in love with the allure,
She
you
loves
know?
what he made her.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you just said it perfectly. Like,
yeah, like and she like I don't know. I think part of her knows that like trying to trying to like be without him, it would just cause him to erupt, and
yeah, and
he's most dangerous when he is fucking stimming. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
I
when
mean, like,
he,
I think she was I don't think she was necessarily shocked by seeing that, but not surprised. You know? like
I think
like a
she
part of her
well,
knew he's
I
kind of
think
fucked.
I mean, like, she knew it was fucked, but, like, I think she, like, thought, Fisk really was done with being like that and was, like, a civilian now, you know? Like, and I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's fucking bonkers. They're
Yeah, dude.
really, they're really taking this shit. I think they saw the penguin and were like, yeah, we gotta,
Yeah.
we gotta up the ante on some shit. Drop some more fuck bombs and shit. Like,
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, I wonder if they got a mole at Warner Brothers and like vice versa. So it's
oh my
like,
god, dude. One thing I rolled my eyes out and literally out loud said, well, he's Daredevil, motherfucker, is when she goes, well, Matt, you weren't there, so you wouldn't know if he tried to save me. And I was like, well,
yeah,
actually, he's Daredevil, bitch. So he was
you're
there.
not you're not the great Jungian psychiatrist that you think you are.
Yeah, dude, like like what the fuck? And
It's like
she like murdered
she's
a person and
anti.
she's like trying to like self-diagnose herself type shit, and it's
Yeah,
just
oh my
like
god.
like yo. I do
And
like
then
how he
she,
should real quick. I do like how she's like she just drops out of nowhere. I murdered a person like to
yep.
at like 7 in the morning, and he's just like casually like, yeah, that must be tough. Like you're just like, yo, what the fuck? Like you like do you not give a fuck about this chick? Like, I mean, probably not, but I have a feeling they're gonna break up. Like, I
Yeah, I
mean,
think so too.
that or she gets killed.
Yeah, it's Daredevil, so it's like 50-50. You
Yeah.
know? Like I love the fact too that like in this Marvel world, it's the politics of are you an anti-vigilante or not. So it's like the people who are
Yeah.
kind of vigilantes are like the Democrats, and the anti-vigilante people are like the
Yeah.
Republicans, and they have that relationship where it's like she's one party, he's not, and she's drinking the MAGA,
You know who I
like
fucking hate because he really sells that part? Daniel Blake in the show. Michael Gandolfini.
yes,
Fucking
oh my god, yes,
this character's Daniel
100%.
Blake. But I fucking hate him in the show, dude. Like in a good way. Like you're supposed to hate him.
I mean, kudos to him for taking up like a role like that, especially after coming off of Saints of Newark, which wasn't that great. But
Never saw it
you
or heard
know,
of it.
it's a prequel movie to The Sopranos, and it's not
Okay.
good. And not
Uh,
because of him. He's decent as like a younger version of his dad, but I like the fact that in this one he's just a groveling like, I would die for you, sir.
yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure.
Like he ends up with again a chick who's politically like on the opposite side of where he is. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Wow, wow. She's playing him.
oh,
So
clearly.
she's not she even says it. She says she's working. Like she's just using him to get fucking info. So I wouldn't say he ends up with a chick. Like
No. No. But
maybe like he turns a leaf because of her or something. I don't know.
I don't
But
know. I don't see that. I I see his character arc going a very
Yeah.
dark path.
Starts taking fucking blue pills and fucking drinking whiskey and just fucking manning cigars to the fucking dome. And he's just
Yeah.
like terrible. Nah, I'm just kidding. That'd be funny as shit though.
No, I see him more as like a Goebbels like media manipulator, kind of like doing
Oh
evil
yeah.
shit that way.
I was
You
just
know?
joking and like that's what political
Oh
people
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
That's
And also
hilarious.
very Tony Soprano. Like,
Yeah, it is. It is very much fucking I I told myself I was gonna do a rewatch of The Sopranos soon. So
oh yes. Let me know. I'm there for it. I love The
for
Sopranos.
sure. Yeah. It's been so long since I watched it that I just like I don't know. I'm like, yeah, it deserves it's me and my dad were talking about the ending. And he was like, is the ending bad? It's so iconic that like me and him were and I was like,
Yeah,
you're right. Like I was like, so many people start The Sopranos because they hear people bitching about the end of it, and then they end up falling in love with it. And like
yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, I mean, that shit is like a super iconic ending. Like, and like everything in between is fucking golden.
yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
I don't care what people say. I don't think it's too dialogue heavy. I think like 80% of the best moments is like their conversations and them just call like
Yes.
they're just saying the dumbest mobster
Oh,
like
dude. I mean,
shit,
the best scenes are the back room of the Bada Bing Club, where they're just like
yeah.
cleaning fish and like talking about like their lives and shit, and like what gangster movie they saw on AMC that night. You know,
Yes,
like,
dude. That's what I'm
dude,
saying, like fucking it I don't know, it's kind of oh man, I don't know. It's like a piece of art. Like
yeah.
the way The Sopranos was made is
So, and
it's
it's so funny because like if they had made The Sopranos in Italy, it would have stylistically been a completely different thing. Everybody would have been in like sharp suits, and they probably would have done it in like the 1800s so they can show the opulence and beauty of Italy and what it was to be rich and powerful at that time. Whereas here, it's everyday suburbia. Like Tony Soprano could literally be the dude who lived next door to you if you lived in a
yeah.
nice enough neighborhood. You
Yeah,
know, so
yeah.
there's something purely Americana about the Sopranos that like clashes with the Italianness. You know, so
Well, like I
it's
hate to break it to
perfect.
you,
You
but
know.
like that shit like really like shit like that was really going down.
Oh yeah,
Like
no, it's
yeah,
absolutely 100% to life. You know, like, and
yeah,
that's the thing that I love about
like they
it
didn't
is that
just
it
make that shit up. Like they were
no,
inspired by real life and not like to the T, but you get what I'm saying. Like
yeah, no, it was like one of the one of the clips I saw of The Sopranos earlier was when the FBI are coming to the like raid the house, and the daughter's like, "You gotta scrub your computer," and he's like, "Why? You don't want him to see all the porno you got on there? Fuck! How do you
yeah.
burn a computer? Like, only in America, baby." Like,
Oh, yeah, that's fun. I totally forgot about that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do a rewatch soon. Fucking my parents told me I need to watch. I've seen a couple scenes. There's this show called Shrinking on
hmm.
Apple TV. It has what's his name? Dude from uh How I Met Your Mother. Lily's
Siegel?
yeah, Jason
Yeah, Jason
Segel.
Siegel.
Yeah, Jason Siegel's in it. Harrison Ford's in it. Somebody else is in it, and it's like about a bunch of therapists and like how they're fucked up, but like it's funny, like a funny show.
Oh my
So
god, that does sound really like all the bullshit they got to deal with.
yeah, and like everything I've walked by and heard, I've gotten a good giggle. So I'm like, yo, I might have to actually check this shit out. Like, this good. What Lego do you have behind you?
Something
Oh
behind me
damn. Okay. Great wave.
in my bathroom.
You're gonna put it in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Dope.
I feel like that's the room will get fucked with the because
Yeah.
it'll be like right above the toilet. So
Yeah. And next thing
and
you know,
also
somebody's turned it into a
ride the
dick.
grape. Yeah.
You have a friends over and somebody just it was me, okay? I did it.
At
I'll
that
admit it.
point, I'd fix it, then put like the glass dome, like the Mona Lisa, like a glass box around it.
No.
True shit. Seeing the Mona Lisa in person was the most underwhelming yet funniest thing ever. Because like you go through the Louvre and it's a giant maze, and like you're rushing through like all this phenomenal art because like you have to see the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
So you get in this room, it's like 20 feet. There's a giant black like glass blocks in front of it,
Oh
and the
yeah, you've told
painting's
me
like
about
only that
this.
big.
Yeah, yeah.
And a room full of people like that big. I'm like, really? That's it?
Like
Bullshit.
yeah, I agree, dude. I don't know, man. Like certain stuff doesn't do it for me. Like I know you love like the Fabergé eggs and shit,
Oh
but
yeah,
like some of that shit, I'm just like I don't really. I'm into like the tapestries and
yeah,
like that kind of shit and like I don't know a lot of random shit, dude. Like a lot of like
yeah.
that. What is that one? They have like a whole fucking like architecture in the middle in the VMFA. It's like the pillars and shit.
I think so. I'm trying to.
It's literally a bunch of
Um,
pillars and like the whole fucking building. They like moved it into the VMFA. It's fucking crazy.
yeah. I mean, trying to remember where that is actually.
I haven't been there in years, but it's like the one
Yeah.
thing I remember I really liked. I'll have to go there again. Fucking, I know.
Um.
My homie can give me free tickets to
Yeah.
Yo, when are you free to go see a movie? Sundays? Are you with your kids?
Depends on the Sunday. If I have advance, I can tell her.
Okay, because my buddy has offered me multiple times. He lives in like DC, but he works at AMC.
Oh,
He's offered me multiple times for two free tickets to any movie at AMC, and there's one right by us. I'm
yeah.
not gonna
I
say
think it's West.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say where,
I know where
but
you're. Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
we live by each other now, so you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, we should go see Sinners.
Yes,
Fucking
I want to see it.
yeah,
I want to
it
see
got like
that.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 9 on IGN. Like, my dad was talking about that. Like, he kind of wanted to see it because he likes like likes like
Scary movies. Yeah.
yeah, and he likes there's like apparently like a message, like a couple messages in it and stuff like that. So like it's not just like like the guy was saying it's not just a vampire movie. Like there's like a lot of music and stuff like that in it as well. So
Yeah, I want to go see that desperately. But
yeah,
if you let, I think this.
you're good. Not this Sunday.
Not. I think again this week. I don't know what her plans are, but next week for sure. If I ask,
All right. Well,
I tell her on Sunday.
I'll let me figure it out with homie and the ticket situation, and
Right.
I'll text. I don't
Yeah.
want you to. I don't want you to call in your call and nothing happens.
Like yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be fine. It's not like the old days where they were babies and you had to like work it around. Now I can actually like go out and be free a little bit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, dudes, this was a sick ass Daredevil episode.
Yes.
You guys should definitely go check it out. I can't wait to let you guys know what we think overall next week when the final episode drops. And I wonder how long we'll have to wait for season 2, but
Yeah.
I have a feeling we'll have a Punisher mini movie type deal or something release in between there from what it was sounding like. We got that to look forward to.
We
But
also
yeah,
have Fantastic Four,
yeah,
Superman.
yeah, and
Um,
Peacemaker.
yes. Yes.
So, and then
We're gonna have a pretty big summer, guys.
yeah, I'm definitely excited. I'm very excited. Mainly most excited for Peacemaker season 2. I know it sounds stupid, but I am. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, remember, follow us on Twitch at BrainDeadXTV. We stream every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. BrainDeadXTV, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you can use that Prime to get a free sub, and you get no ads, no commercials, all that good shit. So yeah, make sure you follow, and if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like, and let us know in the comments what you want us to review next. Me and Juju are reviewing Guyver this weekend, I
Yeah.
believe. So,
Yes.
some like 1989 or some shit like that, I think, or 1990. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. If you've never seen the anime, look up Guyver anime, and then look up that live action movie. So it's basically like Gigi said, like Power Rangers for adults and like sci-fi nerds. So I mean, I think we're gonna have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
So I've been on like this old school kick lately. So fucking, but whatever. Gigi, got anything you want to say?
No, I keep comparing Daredevil to the Sopranos, and I know that there's a lot of crossover between the two, but it is that good.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel that. I definitely agree with that.
um,
I definitely agree with that.
it's
Especially with
said
this
with
fucking,
love.
especially with like the counseling shit and everything.
Yes.
Like it definitely feels like it. But yeah, remember, never offended, always recommended. You guys have a good night, a good day, wherever you are. Eat some pancakes, eat some steak. I don't fucking know. Peace.